Well, hello and welcome to this video for Raid Shadow Legends. I'm hoping everything is working and looking correctly. I don't have to redo this because I've been trying to get going on this Let's Play type stuff that I want to do for Android games, and I have yet to find an Android environment that meets my specific needs. For more on that, you'll have to watch my latest vlog entry whenever I get it up. It'll be dated the 25th of September. Should be up in the next couple of days. And I will tell you a little bit about, I explained basically what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to do, but right now it's looking like I'm not going to be able to do those Android Let's Plays that I wanted to do. So there will be a double raid event and a 10 times event starting Friday, and as it is now 1:31 actually where I am, it has just started. And that means that I can do the summon, but only when this event comes live, which I think it just did. There's a summoning event, and yeah, summon rush. And I want to make sure that, so you guys are in for a treat. I'm going to give you some updates, and I'm going to do a summon of my one sacred shard. I could wait because if I do 2 more daily quests, I will have the 30, and that means that I would have, is that what I need to do? Daily quests 30 times. So that's tomorrow. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I mean, I could always do one now and one tomorrow also, or I could save it. I don't know. I was going to come in and just do armor, but since everything's live, I might as well do it. I'll have to think about that. Let me think about it. But anyway, the event is going to be for a ×10 and a double rate on the sacred shards, okay? So we got our rewards for Tag Team Arena. Keep an eye out in your inbox. A bunch of compensation gifts dropped earlier today, and you got to pick those up quick before they expire. They'll expire sometime today or tomorrow. The global summoning boost, so it says right here you're doubling and then 10 times the chance to get Martyr. So those of you that have been wanting Martyr, this is the time to get those sacred shards, and those of you that want to consider spending some money on the game, you would need to get some more sacred shards, but those are very hard. I mean, you can get like $30 for one, which is, I don't think, a very good deal at all. You could do this, but then it may not give you the sacred in time. So it doesn't look like they're letting you have any sacred shards right now in any special deals, and I don't think you can buy them in any other way. There's a sacred pack here for 30. If you bought this, you'd get 1 right off the bat, but you wouldn't get any more than 1. So again, you are getting some additional things, but that's kind of a silly thing too. And this is a sacred founder for, this is a ridiculous. Some of these offers are just ridiculous. So yeah, there's no way really to do it. You're just gonna have to, I mean, I'd expect only the whales would be wanting to pay for any money to get sacreds. There's no other way to get a hold of them. Probably the best pack will be this sacred daily, and I don't even suggest it's worth it. I don't think it is. You'd only get 1 sacred. But there will be a void coming up soon, or an ancient. So if you got this, you'd have 4 ancients seated and ready to go, and you'd have 2 of the void shards. And of course, you're getting all these gems and energies. So if you're going to spend 30 bucks on a pack, this is probably your best value. But I think Chosen and some other people do a better job of explaining and calculating if those are good value or not. So check them out and see what they tell you. I wouldn't suggest spending more than 30 on the game. It's not really worth spending a lot of money on, in my opinion. I don't believe we have any daily login of Sacred coming till the end of the month, right about the time we get our new legendary. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to do a summoning of the Forge, going to show you a little bit how to work with the charms and stuff. I did a little bit of an overview, and this will just, we'll actually go through and we'll summon something. And we'll also do, I guess, a summon on the sacred here, and I'll just do another summon later. I don't think I'll make a video for that one. I just wanted to let you guys know about this event coming, and I wanted to let you know about the gifts that dropped in your inbox so that you can get a hold of those. One more thing I wanted to mention, something that occurred to me earlier today. In your advanced quest, sometimes you're going to get a clan boss quest. So when you see those clan boss key things, like we got 2 keys in our update or whatever it was, gifts, compensation gifts, you got to time it out. Don't spend, if you have 4 keys and it's before 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time when they cycle over, do not spend all 4 of your keys, because these keys take 3 or 6 hours to regenerate. I don't remember which it is. So you want to leave at least 1 key, as long as you're spending, like, 2 or 3 of them or whatever you have. Let's say you have 4 and you're starting at about 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is about what I did today. I used 3 of those keys, and I focused my work on making sure that I could get all the top chests. So I've got set up so I'll get the top chest for the easy, the normal, and the hard. My clan's pretty much dead, and I'm going to have to find another one, but nobody has commented or suggested one, so I'm stuck here, I guess, for now until I have some other invites. But I made sure I would get the top chest for each of these, and I just spent 3 of them because I knew that by 9 o'clock at night I would have 1 more key. So if I did those 2 keys after the 5 o'clock turnaround, well, now I would be able to get that advanced reward. It just requires a little bit of planning and thinking, so don't just, do your dailies, do your normal stuff, but when they give you compensation gifts, think about how you're going to spend your items and try to budget it and work with it so that you can also get these quests, as many of these completed each day as you can. I really do not like the advanced quest. I don't like how they're trying to force me into certain things, into faction wars. I mean, and they're even trying to force you to forge, but I saw something here that was really bothersome to me. Where was it at? Oh yeah. Fight somebody with a tag team arena with a higher team power. They're trying to even control the type of teams that I fight. I don't want to fight people with a higher team power. I lose people that are equal to me. I definitely lose anybody that's higher than me, because they've all got their masteries and their team power is artificial. I don't know how they make it work, but they put something on the team or with the team that makes them have a lower team power, but because they have all their masteries and their special gear or whatever they've got, they wipe you out in a couple of hits. And I try to avoid that, so stuff like this is just really bothersome to me. But I'm not here to rant or anything like that. Just we've been doing these quests for a while and had a little bit of time figuring out how the forge works and collecting items, and I'm just not happy with how I have to basically use the faction crypt to get this stuff and to get the advanced quests. And Salt talks about these gems, how hard they are to get and to be careful with them. But I'm going to go ahead and craft, even though it's kind of silly to do so, I'm going to craft a resilience set. I'm going to go in here to my champions, and I'm going to see what I have that needs to be put on with my resilience set of what I forged. I have a very good, well, not very good, but okay, glove, 6-star legendary here. I won't say it's very good, and I have a sword. I was thinking chest or boots or shield. I want to see what my charms are, and then I'll figure out what I'll get. So let's see what we can get here when we craft this item. Excuse me while I check out the marketplace. It's just cycled through. And of course it's having delay. That's another thing you might be finding with the game. There's been a lot of lag. When I've been fighting in the in the tag team arena, it's had trouble cycling through. and going to the next round. So just be aware, some people are having more of that leg problem than others. I just had a little bit today. Let's see what we're going to get. So we can say how many stars we want here. If we go to my charms, I don't have any ranked charms. I have two rarity charms. I'm going to save those. I don't think they're important. But I've got all of these weapon and helmet and all of that charm. And look at this. I've got 20 shield charms. So I'm definitely going to use a shield charm. And that's the wrong way to go about it. Or maybe that is how to do it. Okay. You got to click on it? No. I still haven't figured all this out. So the plus is to add more charms, and then you click on the charm itself to add it to the device. And then over here we have the substat charms. I haven't used any of these. I have 20 crit damage. A crit damage shield wouldn't be very useful. I've got an accuracy. Accuracy shields can be useful depending. And I've got a defense. Defense shields are exceptional. I'm going to add a defense charm. So, as Salt would say, 3, 2, 1, let's see what we get. And we ended up with a 6-star helmet with an attack substat. So we didn't get any of the stuff we asked for. But it's a 6-star helmet with an attack substat, which will work good for an attack champion. I would probably only upgrade this to level 8. I doubt I would go to 12. I will keep it. And that is all that I can craft. I could theoretically do something else in a lesser star, like I can do a perception, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to save up my materials and work on that a little later. So 100 grand, and we will be able to summon one of my sacred shards. Let's hope I have a little better luck this time. For those of you that have been following my videos and you saw my last summoning, it was crap. It was bad. Let's hope for something good. I only have one, so I know it's kind of boring. I might summon the Void as an extra, but I'm kind of thinking about that. Hey, we got legendary. Oh, now that is an epic summon. This guy kicks my rear end all the time in the arena. I am looking forward to leveling him up and starting to do the same to people. Let's see what we have here. That is an excellent pull. I have absolutely no complaints. Let me know what you think of that. That's pretty impressive. That is out of left field. I was not expecting that at all. And I bet you that's an undead, which I need because the Faction Wars is in the undead right now. So I can get a little further maybe with this guy if I can level him up before those expire. So he is an attack champion with high HP, decent defense, and pretty high attack, good speed, standard crit rate, a little higher than normal crit damage. He does. Attacks an enemy, heals this champion by 30% of the damage inflicted, so you definitely want crit rate and crit damage on him. And yes, you want to pair him with somebody that does leech, and I believe Grush the Mangler, whatever it was, does leech. So this guy will pair good with Grash or Grush. We'll have to check and verify that. I just got him up to level 50. So this is a 30% increased speed and a 30% increased critical damage for 2 turns. And this will be on all allies. True Fear and Leech debuff. So he also places a Leech himself on all enemies for 2 turns. So having 2 people casting Leech will ensure that the enemy will have Leech and this guy will attack more. And he'll get an extra turn on top of everything else. No wonder why this guy... Every time I get this guy, I hit him and I hit him and I hit him and I hit him and I never get anywhere. So I don't know how they're working with him, but I'm sure they put some really good defense gear and stuff on him. And that's based off of not attack or anything. Attacks an enemy, 80% chance of stealing all buffs from the target. This is really annoying. 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns, accuracy for that. 15% continuous heal buffs on the champion. Damage increases 50% to get targets that have no buffs. So if you happen to have, now he does this himself, he takes all the buffs from a target before he attacks with this one. But if you happen to have somebody in your team that can remove buffs from your targets relatively constantly, or remove buffs from all the enemies even, then this would be an excellent person to, or champion to pair with this guy. And he will do attack in dungeons by 34%. Okay. Well, now I know why I see him in the arena all the time. I don't know how they're gearing him. I'm sure that I won't have as much luck as they're having. I'm sure my Imshalad will die constantly. But I'm going to work very carefully on him. I might even look for a gear tutorial. I never do that. I just try and stumble along and do my own thing. But I might look for a gear tutorial. I know I want to get his HP raised, and I know I want to increase his defense, and I know I want to give him attack power, critical damage, crit rate, and accuracy. Let's see if Grosh or Grash or Grush or whatever his name is that we just got in our login rewards will fit with this guy. Grush. Grush the Mangler. Yep, there's your leech. Places a leech before attacking. And decrease attack and decrease critical damage. I'm still trying to get his... he's not doing very well for me right now in the arena. He's dying too quick. And I've got to see what I've done wrong. But yeah, he would be one person that you could pair and would do a really good job with that. And I'm wondering, I think I recently got... You guys probably saw one of my good summons. I got... out of the blue. Where's the demon spawn at? I got this one, and I wonder if she does... I thought she did a leech, but I can't remember if she did or not. No, just weaken? Yeah, okay, well, I don't know. Thought I had somebody else that did a leech, but hey, there you go. That was actually a pretty cool video. Better than I thought it was going to be. One summon, and I got him Shalad, so hey. No complaints here. So that fills you in on what's going on. Yeah, I didn't even check the stuff to make sure that everything was going, but yeah, it says 2x chances. Make sure you always check that. Don't just do what I did and throw that in there. What do you guys think? Should I summon this Void Shard? Because you know that if I do that, they're going to immediately have a double rate event on Voids. But should I do it? Or do you think we've had enough excitement? Still working on Druckstar. Still working on Drock Ghoul. Got my Horden already. I wonder how many points I got from that. Let's do it because we got a Summon Rush. I might regret this. No, I can't do it. Okay, never mind. Or maybe I could do it if I can check what my goodies are here. Let me see. And we'll wrap this up. I do have some silver. And I got some more points. Okay, well, let's go ahead and summon this and call it into our video. We got some more of Drock Ghoul. So keep plugging away at those events. You know, try to plan it out. I should give you an example before I go to the last summons of our video. So we had with this spider tournament. It won't take too many points to get up here to 250 to get this 5. So, and especially with all the energy they gave you in your compensation gifts and with the daily login, if you're on the same kind of day as I am. And if you combine that over here with the dungeon divers, that'll give you even more points. You'll be able to get up to this core hammer, maybe, if you get enough points. But you'll at least be able to get this. So that's 10 more of this guy that you would have. So always look around for that. When you're doing these events, always look around for, okay, well, there's a spider dungeon and there's a dungeon diver. That's when you want to invest your energy and hit the spider dungeon. And you're also accomplishing giving those rings and banners and stuff to your champions, cycling those through and keep giving them stronger stuff that focuses on what they need. That'll cause them to do even better. So just keep that in mind. Last summon and we're out of here. Out of here. Don't expect this to be as impressive, but let's see what we end up with. Nope, just a rare. Yep, Yeah, good old Ox. I've got 50 million copies of that guy. Okay, well that's the end of our little video, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you like this video, give it a thumb up. If you didn't, give it a thumb down. Let me know what I can do to improve. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe. Comments, suggestions, feedback, anything down below is appreciated. If you have any thoughts about who I pulled tonight, let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next one.